In this video, we're going to continue the conversation that's trying to shed some light on the terminology and language that exists in the work that we do when integrating dialectical behaviour therapy and the understanding of personality that we get from schema therapy to support people in their desire to live the life they want to live by being the person they want to be in the areas of life that are important to them according to their true, authentic values and beliefs. So today, let's have a conversation about that mystical state of being that you might hear us talk about in any of the free online meetings that we do every single week. Yeah, I'm talking about that thing that we call self-energy. When we look at the big picture, schemas and modes shape the way we live our lives on a daily basis. When our stories sit in a space that's effective and adaptive, then our system stays regulated and we're usually able to live the life we want to live, and we're definitely able to be the person we want to be. Unfortunately, most of us have unmet childhood needs of the emotional kind. Those emotional requirements that we all have that simply weren't met in a healthy and effective way when we were kids. As a result of these unmet childhood needs, we created stories that now fall into the unhelpful and generally maladaptive category of effectiveness. When these stories are active and prominent in our system, the direction that we're heading in can sometimes become a little clouded, just to say the least. We're reacting to the beliefs that are connected to the dominant schema and not the ones that are connected to living the life we want to live. So getting our system back in line means connecting with a way of being that's guided by the light that we call self-energy. Everything we do is driven by our understanding of our true, authentic values and beliefs. Then it's about the application of these values and beliefs to how we're being in the areas of life that are truly and authentically important to us right now. So it makes sense that knowing what areas hold the most meaning for us and understanding how we want to manifest our true core values gives us an understanding for the true core beliefs that we're going to operate under when we're trying to live our lives this way. When this is the case, we can have balance and flexibility in our system that makes the way we live our lives hold purpose and meaning. In the work we do at the Liberation Place, there's a set of core values that I believe almost everyone on the planet is pretty much born with. It's innate in every single one of us. At the same time, it's important to remember the dialectical perspective we have on this innate values system. As with all of the dialectical perspectives, everything exists on a continuum. On the one side of the continuum of values that we're looking at right now, we have those of us that innately hold a strong connection to these deep-rooted values. On the other side of the continuum, there are those that innately have little to no connection to these values at all. Most of us fall somewhere in the dialectical space that's in between these two polar opposites. And it's also important to remember that obviously these aren't the only values that we can hold near and dear within our personality system. Fact, far from it. In actuality, there's a wide variety of different values that can also exist underneath each one of these 5, and if you take a look at the website page that's linked in the description for this video, you'll find a PDF that you can download that has a list that you can use to figure out what yours might actually be. The 5 that we refer to as we start to look at the way we live our lives seem to be at the core of pretty much everyone who this work is applicable to though. So these provide the starting point from which we begin to build. Having these values and beliefs present in our system is what it means to have that guiding light that we call self-energy, and from a DBT perspective we have the best access to this directional flow of energy when we're in a space of wise mind. So basically, in review, self-energy is the guiding light in our system that's driven by our true, authentic values and beliefs. Accessing this energy is done in a space of wise mind, and without our knowledge of what this system looks like, we get lost in the stories we created in our early childhood experiences and the ineffective meaning that, when in this space, we seem to think is absolute fact. Guys, if you like the content of this video, please subscribe to the channel so we can get the word out there to as many people as possible about this way of making changes that's actually sustainable and built on evidence-based research. And while you're at it, smash that like button and turn on the notifications to get all the latest from me and the Liberation Place. I hope this video gave you a solid understanding for what self-energy actually means, but if you want to know more, come join the live online meetings that I facilitate each week for free on Zoom. I'll leave a link to the page containing more information about these meetings in the description below. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Take care, be safe, and be well.